Sorry it's been so long since I've taped anything, recorded anything. I don't say taped anymore. Anyway. It's been a month and a half of a lot. My mom was in the hospital twice. But once she'd had a cardiac episode, whatever the hell that means. And we were there from 11 in the morning until 7 p.m. at night before we could see a doctor. And then they just sent her home. And that messed up her back because she has spinal stenosis. And her back is really sensitive, and she was left on a gurney all that time. So there's that. And a week later she was back in the hospital dealing with that. And she was there for a few days. Them trying to get the information down and that kind of stuff. And then the doctor put her on a mild opiate, which didn't handle things very well at all. It took care of the pain, but she was gaga. So that's not good. So now she's reduced that dose and she's taking something else, and it's been but she's needed more of my help, so things are a little bit heavier. Also, our dog had surgery. So I had her to look after. She blew her CCL, which is the doggy version of an ACL. So she had to have the cone and the whole 9 yards, and it's been difficult. So I've been really, really busy just kind of running errands and doing pretty much twice the work I had been doing to take care of her and the dog. Anyway, so I've been out for my own fun twice, just quick coffee with friends, but for the most part I'm just really, the last 2 months have just been non-stop. I've been doing some creative stuff, as you've seen, because I filmed it, and I'm working on a painting now that'll be in the next vlog. But yeah, I keeping up with the gardening and all the housework and grocery runs and little things around the house that she's having trouble with. In the end, what's happened is that she has another vertebrae. She's had 2 vertebrae that were broken down, exposing the nerves basically, and now she's had a 3rd. So I don't think, there's really nothing they can do for her except for pain medication or pain management, which is tricky for an 87-year-old woman because her system is so sensitive. So I think it's just a matter of her accepting the fact that this is it. This is her pain now, and she's going to have to learn to deal with it, because it's not going to get any better, and there really isn't, outside of surgery, which they won't do at her age. She doesn't really want to because there's a risk of paralysis. So yeah, and I'm not letting her drive long distances. Yes, she's still driving, simply because it's with the back pain and everything, her movement is so limited, and her reaction time has really slowed down in her later years. I don't think she realizes that, but it has. So you kind of need that to drive. But the good news about that is that I'm riding my bike to run errands and stuff, and I've been losing a lot of weight, so awesome. I don't know if you could tell in my chin or whatever. I think it's lost some. I don't know. Anyway, anyways, it's good exercise. So my friend Derek has been a very big help. The surgeon for the dog is in Niagara Lake, which is quite a bit a ways from us, and there's no way Mom could do that drive. And she's had an appointment pretty much every week after the surgery, so he's been driving us, so that's been very nice. And as a thank you, he's coming with me to see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child musical, which is nice. Mom was going to go, but she's really not up to it, so yeah. So he and I are going to go 2 Sundays from now. So that'll be fun. My life has been active, but dull. I haven't really done much other than be mommy. So yeah, so you've seen the stuff that I have been doing. Not a major garden here. I still haven't, I have to redo the surface at the side, the paving stones at the side, because they've sunk, and there's a walkway that needs to be redone, but we haven't thought about that because of all this other stuff that was going on. So I have enough to do. So I may have to wait till next year, or the fall, but probably next year. And I'm not doing, I'm not adding to the garden at all. I'm just maintaining what we have. I was going to, but maybe next year. I don't know. But yeah, that's my life right now. Not a lot. I could get very political and say what I have to say about Roe versus Wade overturning. And the horrendous right-winged Christian thoughts on that, and transgender and homosexuals. That has just been running rampant, the hatred. And as a Christian, it's embarrassing to listen to these so-called Christians saying these hateful things, and using Jesus as the reason. One of the first things they teach you in Sunday school, at least in my church, was judge not lest you be judged. So it's not our job to judge people, and it's certainly not our job to be judge, jury, and execution. I don't know what God these people believe in. I don't know what Jesus these people think of, but I wouldn't stand for this, you know. And it's sad because they're the reason why so many people say Christian through gritted teeth. You know, we get washed with the same paintbrush, and that's sad because real Christians, at least, we're tolerant. We're taught to be tolerant. We love everyone. We understand that everyone will face their judgment on their own, and it's not up to us to decide how they'll be judged. Personally, my God is a God of love, and if you were born in the wrong body and you know that you're the opposite gender from the get-go, then you were born that opposite gender, and the rest is just mechanics. You know, if you were born to be a woman and you're not physically, I don't think there's a problem with changing that. That's, I mean, this is just a vessel. Your body, it's not you. It's what carries you. You do what you want with it, and it's not of anybody's business but yours. Why does somebody being transgender make your life difficult? How can that happen? Like, why are people threatened by that? It doesn't make any sense. Same with being gay, you know, or same-sex marriages. Because somebody marries the same gender, it doesn't affect your marriage. It doesn't affect your life. There's so much energy put into this kind of hatred, and all that energy could be put into world poverty or saving war-torn people. I don't know. Put all that energy into hate, and if we put it into love, we can accomplish so much. The resilience of the human spirit and its capacity to love is even greater than its capacity to hate. That's where the energy should be going. It's just what I think. Take it or leave it. See you next time.